Welcome to Every Which Way, a tabletop role-playing game where our first season we're playing Monster of the Week, and we don't know where the story is going. I'm Aiden. I'm your keeper. I don't know what Sam just showed me, but it was a picture of someone holding a bag of Cheetos.
Oscar Isaac.
Sam is currently making a mood board that is only pictures of different Oscar Isaac characters. So far, we have Oscar Isaac, Moon Knight, Miguel O'Hara. I don't know if you actually put Poe Dameron.
I'm going to. He was my first love.
Okay, so Poe Dameron. And then a picture of Oscar Isaac holding a bag of Cheetos. Anyways, I'm Aiden, and I will be your keeper.
Hi, I'm Sam. I play Ian.
Hi, I'm Noah, and I play Max.
Hello, I'm Jared, and I play Harvester.
Oscar Isaac was in Dune.
Oscar, that's the other one that was famous that he's in. Yeah. I was trying to think of it. Good call. So, last week, you guys went back to the mall and you investigated. Max got stung and then got antidoted.
Against his will.
Against his will. Yeah. And
I genuinely forgot about that.
And then Harvester broke into the mall and tased a cop after getting caught.
Yeah, I did.
Or a security guard. And then went into the basement of the mall, the maintenance tunnels, and found a hive of insect-like creatures that are gross. They're wasp-type things. So anyways, that's what happened last week. And then at the end of it, Harvester got stung and got knocked unconscious after wanting to spend a day with Sophie. So we are going to open up a little bit later while you guys are planning after Harvester wakes up. And you see Sophie, Max, and Ian sitting in the living room space of your house.
Mm-hmm.
And they're looking over like places to find beekeeper suits and things like that. And Sophie goes, "Oh, good, you're awake. Are you feeling better?"
I don't remember feeling bad.
You felt, I mean, it wasn't bad, but you did,
I don't know.
You wanted to spend a lot of time with me.
Oh, I did?
And you kind of were acting like nice again.
Nice again.
Which is, uncharacteristic of you.
I don't know what that's supposed to mean, but what's happening now?
Yeah, see, that's more like it. That's more what I was expecting from you. So we're trying to figure out what this whole creature you guys got yourselves roped into was, or creatures.
Why are Max and Ian here?
Okay, so you know what the creatures do, right?
They make people go after their desires.
Yeah, you got stung.
Oh.
When you went down in that scary basement that you texted me about.
Uh-huh.
So Max and Ian were helping me take care of you while you were going after your desire, which was to have some family bonding time and be nice again.
Oh.
It was so cute, Harvester.
Oh.
It was kind of cute.
Okay, don't talk about this.
I didn't want to, but you forgot everything. But we need to figure out what the fuck we need to do about this monster now that you guys have got me involved.
I would have loved for you to be involved in the first place.
I have other things to do. I don't just want to live for your hunts.
Okay, well, maybe I wouldn't have gotten stung if you went with us. If you went with me.
You're right. Yeah, I mean, you could.
Wow. I haven't heard you say I'm right in a very long time.
Oh my God, please don't make me regret saying that. I'm trying to.
So are you going to help?
Yes.
Should I roll for that?
I don't think you need to roll once it gets to a point of you having been put in danger.
Okay.
In the same way you didn't have to roll in the first hunt when she came over with the car.
Okay.
When you're in like actual harm's way after being stung, I think she's going to be willing.
Okay.
At least how I view it.
That's fine. So what's the game plan?
Well, we're going to try and find some protective gear. I'm thinking beekeeper suits, and we're going to go in and see what we can learn. I'm thinking maybe like some type of bug spray to test. Maybe like wasp spray just to see. I mean, that's an option. We can try water. We can try if anyone has a flamethrower.
Who has the jar of the wasp that I took?
I handed over. I think I had it.
I think
I was
that's
shaking
true.
it.
Yeah. Ian was shaking it last time, so Ian had it.
I am going to take a match and I'm going to put it under the
It's
the
already
wasps thing.
Dead.
I got to make sure it burns.
So you're putting it under the jar?
I'm no.
Or like you're putting it
I'm
in
like,
the...
I'm like I assume I've poured the wasp out on a table.
Okay.
And now I'm going to try and burn it with a match to make sure it can burn.
Yeah, it burns good.
Nice. I like when things burn good. Hey guys, the wasps burn.
Also, I'm not sure if this is just a bumblebee thing, but like the smoke that can put them to sleep
Why are we putting them to sleep?
so we can see what kills it, because we can harm them and then they'll come right back at us, or we can take some and see what kills them.
You want to go one time and then capture some and then leave and then come back and then kill them when we can just kill them step one?
Well, we got our asses kicked last time we did that, or last time you did that when you went into that cave. So I think it's smart to take it slow.
I have no response.
Harvester grows silent.
I do like the idea of burning the hive, but I think we should find a way to at least collect some alive and part of the hive so we can look into the bugs themselves, because there's a good chance that this is not the only hive, I'd say.
We have no idea how many there are, and we could die, literally.
Yeah, but bugs are crazy.
Bugs are crazy, dude. Nuts.
Do you have any ideas, Sophie? Because I have two.
What are your two ideas?
Big one, fire. Second big one, water.
Okay.
Because if they can't fly, they're 10 times less dangerous.
Okay, how about me and Max go try and smoke out some of the bees or insects or whatever they are and take some, and then you can play with your water and your fire.
You know what? I would love if you two left and did that.
Okay, because you're not going to come with us and set up a sniper and shoot the hive, right?
Absolutely not.
How are you planning? It's in the maintenance tunnels. How are you getting in there?
Janitor disguises.
I bet you security is going to be pretty tight after someone tased a security guard.
Yeah, that's why you're not coming with us.
Why would it be tight in the tunnel? That's
You tased
incredibly
a
strange.
No, I mean in the whole mall.
Why would it be? Well, I can't. Do malls usually have security at night?
Maybe.
After tasings and fights, which there's been multiple fights in the mall too.
You know what?
And break-ins.
You know what? That's fair. That's fair. That's fair.
And there's always janitorial staff that's there late at night, so we can always just dress like them.
Yeah, that's no problem.
I think a disguise is a great idea. So that's how you get in.
So you're going to get a beekeeper costume and disguises?
Yeah, and I think they're not going to think of anything if we have a duffel bag with us. I mean, if we're working a late night, I might have a lunchbox in there or something. I think about these things.
Okay, what if instead of janitors, you guys are like electricians and then they're your tools?
That works.
But electricians have a specific toolbox that looks like a toolbox and not a duffel bag. Because electricians would never put their tools in a duffel bag loose like that. Do you know nothing about electricians?
You can have a toolbox and a lunch bag.
True. Well, we really only need a lighter and a can of hairspray if we're burning the hive.
I'm thinking we're just smoking out some, trying to get some, and then we'll play with fire outside of the mall.
Wait, what about Jimmy Mall? You told him that you were going to you were going to bring your exterminator dad in.
That's true. And Max, you can be my dad.
Well, hold on. No.
I think we look alike.
No.
Okay. You can be my cousin.
Also, yeah, that makes it a lot worse. We're like a few years apart in age.
Okay, but you can look like my dad.
Okay.
Okay, you know what? Okay, you're my cousin, and we're coming in to exterminate.
Yes, exterminate.
All right. So we agree that we're not gonna do anything like set the hive on fire or dunk it in a water tank until we get some of them in like a jar or something and bring them somewhere else.
Okay.
To mess with them. I don't want to do it there. Because what if they tell all their friends and then we get swarmed?
That's a good point. I think we should try to also collect some of the hive itself just to see what that's about. So full on beekeeper suits.
And we're gonna take samples.
Yes.
And that's a likely thing for exterminators to do before wiping out the entire thing. So if they see us leaving with things, they're not going to be suspicious because we're not going to fix the problem right away.
Right.
If we were the exterminators.
But we should probably have someone call and say, oh, hey,
we are literally
Ian's
so smart.
dad, and I heard you have a bug problem. I'll send some people out to take a look free of charge.
Who would sound like an old man on the phone?
I wonder.
Harvester. Would you mind making a phone call for us?
If it helps me kill things, then sure.
Okay. So what time is it now?
Let's say 5.
So, okay. We have time to go out, get supplies, and then do this tonight.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not going to be there though.
You're not.
So
No.
what are you doing during this sample collecting, Harvester?
I imagine I'm going to be getting a crazy cool water gun.
A water gun? Oh my god.
Very high pressure water gun.
Okay.
Well, it doesn't have to necessarily be water, just something to get them wet. If you really want to go 2 for 1 with water and fire, yeah, do some flammable liquid.
That is a good idea, Max. It's a pretty good idea.
Um
Max gets 1 star, Sophie.
okay. I'll put that on the on
good
the
noodle
blackboard. Yeah.
I imagine Harvester just has a board somewhere of like all the people he's currently socializing with. Just like, okay, there's the 1 star for Max. It's like none for Ian yet.
Ian, your dad isn't an exterminator, right?
No.
So you don't have any knowledge of exterminating.
No.
Okay.
That's I have knowledge of
I was
exterminating.
gonna just give information for free, but
Oh.
but that ship has sailed.
What if he is, though? What if he just picked it up one day?
What if Ian's dad has a different job every week?
Oh, he's just like me for real. Okay. Are you guys going to do your respective things?
Yep. We're going to go shopping.
And I'm going to wait patiently. I'm sure I can just buy
Harvester.
a cool water gun and like flammable
Harvester,
liquids.
Harvester, we need money to buy the bee suits and the can you give us like $50?
I'll just give you my card. It's Sophie's card.
What kind of card is it?
TD Bank, I guess.
Not in like a real nice what are the good
Oh,
ones?
wait. It's a black and silver card and it has a skull on it. Because it's
What
like
are the
a
But
heavy
that's
ones
Sophie's
called?
card.
but she's also like
Yeah.
she's used the black market
Isn't it
before.
American Express?
Okay, yeah.
Or something? I don't know.
A lot of places don't take American Express anymore though.
That's true. American Express is like losing.
Michael
Yeah.
still takes
It's losing the war.
Yeah. So Sophie and Harvester have really cool pimped out black market cards.
Dude, like the Barnes
they-
and Noble gold
Are they like
card.
stolen or are they real?
I imagine like the one that they're giving you is stolen right now.
What? Who'd we steal it from?
It doesn't matter. We have like 3 years of backstory.
I thought we hurt people?
We don't not hurt people.
Oh, okay. I just need to know for the character, you know.
Okay.
Okay.
We've had adventures. We're like never mind. I was
Okay.
gonna say we're like Joel in the backstory, surviving, killing monsters.
Oh, yeah. But like 2 of them,
Yeah.
like Tommy. Oh.
Anyway, go leave my house. Get your stuff done.
All right. Thank you, Harvester.
You're welcome.
All right.
Where are you guys going to get janitor disguises and beekeeper
Well-
suits?
Right now, it's no longer janitor disguises because now we're the exterminators.
Oh, right. Right.
So,
Probably like a Lowe's.
yeah, like a Lowe's. I don't know. JP's Bug Exterminator Warehouse.
Okay, so you're going to JP's Bug Exterminator Warehouse.
Yes.
I always forget about JP's. I usually just end up going with the name brands.
I'm going to write that down.
Yeah, please do.
JP's What'd I say?
Bug Exterminator Warehouse.
What about Emporium?
Extermination Emporium.
Okay.
Because
Now
it's
we're
not just
moving.
bugs.
It's not just bugs, it's all forms of extermination.
Rodents.
Humans.
Yes. It's a front,
I mean,
definitely.
I feel like most forms of poison would kill a human
Jared asked.
in enough of a quantity.
Okay, so you guys go to JP's Extermination Emporium and you're looking for beekeeper suits.
Yes.
Or you're looking and exterminate, or are you just going in the beekeeper suits now?
we're going in.
We're
I was gonna say we could go in the beekeeper extermination
Without-
suits.
Well, yeah, we could put the masks on and then we can remain anonymous. Yeah.
I mean,
That makes
but
sense.
we'd still be coming in under the guise of your dad's extermination company.
What's my dad's extermination company called? Can we do Exterminators R Us?
Sure.
Okay.
All right, so you get the beekeeper suits that they just have for everyone on Harvester's card. Harvester, you have to make a phone call to Jimmy Mall. I want to hear that phone call.
I also want to hear that phone call.
What am I doing exactly?
You
Just
have
like
to
being like we have to be there at this time.
You're like, I am this guy, and you spoke with my son, and we are going to send some representatives over to take some samples for your bug problem or something like that.
Okay.
I'm assuming when we get the bee suits, we're also getting like the smokers
Sure.
and like a spray for
Yeah.
protection,
Okay, just like a spray for you guys.
like a wasp spray.
I was gonna say because they do have insecticide.
Yeah.
That's just literally to just
Yeah.
kill.
So I think that's all we wanted to take.
Okay, so you're getting insecticide, a smoker, and then you're getting beekeeper suits, and that's it.
I think so, yeah.
All right, and then do you need anything else for the plan?
Jars.
Okay, and then you get some mason jars. I just need to know everything you guys got for the plan before we commence the action. Then, Harvester, are you ready to make a phone call to Jimmy Mall?
Yes, I am.
All right, so you call, he picks up.
Boop, boop. Oh, I was going to be like, beep, beep, ring, ring, ring. I don't know why I'm faxing.
I was going to say, now you're just faxing him. Whoa, this fax in 2023?
Yeah.
All right, so he picks up. Hi, Jimmy Mall. Who's this?
Hello, this is Mr. Eibenhower.
Hi, Mr. Eibenhower. You sound pretty unsure of yourself.
I'm very confident I'm Mr. Eibenhower, actually, with
Good.
my extermination business that I believe that my son Ian has told you about for the mall.
Oh, yes. He was in here earlier today, actually.
Yes, Ian told me that you brought up a complaint. Well, not more of a complaint, but more of a worry of yours that you guys might have a bug problem downstairs in your service tunnels.
There are a few bugs, yes.
Yes, well, because we work incredibly fast at Eibenhower's extermination, we want to send at least 3, maybe 4 representatives to scope out the whole scene down there. How big is your service tunnel?
I mean, it's a tunnel that goes around the mall. It's pretty big.
Oh, okay, maybe we'll send 4 people. Maybe we'll split off, break into 2s. Do you have any ideas what might be down there?
Bugs?
Okay, bugs. That is, believe it or not, we get that answer quite often. We'll have to do a thorough check down there to see what you get specifically, to see if you actually have anything specifically. And hopefully we'll report back to you, and then most likely the day after, because it won't be today. We'll come back to you. We'll tell you what problem you have. We'll tell you how we fix it. It'll be a whole thing. Then we'll probably come back 3 or 4 days from now, finish the problem.
How much is this whole thing going to cost me?
How much do you think you and Max spent at the place?
I don't know. I don't know how much. Let me Google how much a beekeeper suit is because I
It'll
kind
be-
of want to know.
It will pay exactly as much as they spend.
Okay.
So we break even. Of course, you don't know that, but
What?
now as the keeper, you know that. Yeah, however much you guys spend,
They're not that expensive. Oh, never mind.
like $800 for like 2,
It's more like 200.
200 for 1.
200 for 2.
Oh, maybe like
I'm seeing like 100, 150.
Yep.
maybe like $400 in total, Mr. Big Mall, Mr. Mall.
My friends call me Big Mall. $400, is that including extermination or just to check it out?
That's including extermination. That's the whole package. We're very, very friendly here at Eibenhower's extermination.
I see.
We're very efficient.
I see. Can I pay you after the service is done?
We prefer half in the beginning and then half at the end.
That sounds reasonable. Where can I send this money?
Send it to, what's the name of the college?
What?
Guys, it's going to work out.
The Higher Educational Institute of Whichway, Wisconsin?
Yeah, we're doing a charity event.
Roll manipulate someone.
I don't think it's that deep. Okay. 11. And I have 0, so it's 11.
Well, you know Big Mall loves charity. I just hope that you can put my name on this charity thing you're doing, too.
I will.
When should I expect your guys?
Most likely about,
After close?
well, for sure after closing, because, we don't want any patrons to see extermination people coming into the mall.
We want to keep a good image at the mall here.
Exactly. And will we need, like, maintenance cards or anything to get in, or will your people just know?
Oh, as long as you guys show up, I'll make sure some of my night guards are watching out for you and let you in.
Gotcha. We appreciate that. I will be sure to call you back in about day and a half.
You're gonna tell me in a day and a half, huh?
I will. It's a little saying we have here at Eibenhower's Extermination.
All right. I'll see you soon, Mr. Eibenhower.
Yeah, yes, you will.
And then he hangs up on you, and he leans back in his chair and says, "All in a day's work as Big Mall." All right. So you said 4 people.
Yeah,
you said-
potentially 4, because you might come.
You're going?
Oh, well, I meant like 4 people over the whole duration,
I see.
but I meant like 4 people in the whole duration of like
So
checking it out and then like the extermination.
so you and Sophie aren't going tonight then?
No.
You guys would probably come when
Okay.
we decide to kill whatever if we figure that out.
Yes.
I see. Okay, so the first team of 2 is Max and
The
Ian.
stupid ones.
I don't think that's nice.
Eibenhower's.
The interns.
All right.
Wait. I am going to. Where's Sophie?
The house.
Okay. I'm going to go to my car. I'm going to go to my. Oh, my God. Can Sophie drive me to my car? I forgot.
Yes, you have your car now. You have your car.
Okay, word.
I forgot about that too.
Then while I'm in my car, after I assume that she took me to go get it and then drove back home, can I take some of my blood out of my arm?
Okay.
Word.
Do you do anything with it?
Not that you know,
My bad. All right.
because I had the thing in me.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what? I lied. I will use my blood and I will try to make another antidote potentially, because my first one worked so well.
Okay.
Should I roll for that?
I think it just fails, but
Okay.
because I initially said that you don't know how to make an antidote. You tried it anyways.
But things are different now. Like, it was in me and then it merged with my blood just a little bit. And this is my blood.
Do you think you're some like mutant freak now? You're just like sad.
No.
Okay.
I think just a poison was in me and then my body made antidotes for it over time.
Yeah.
And now I want to try and have that on hand because I know math and science. But it is like monster poison, so should I roll for it?
For an antidote?
Yeah.
You're really still pushing this thing, huh?
Yeah.
You failed at the roll to figure out how to make one, which means you don't know how to make one.
Okay.
You can't just keep rolling every time.
Oh, okay. I'll let it go. I imagined the argument we would have, and I was like, it's not worth it.
Well, now I want to have it. I'll have it with you after.
Yeah, you can commence the story.
So you guys just go to the mall and you basically see you're in your beekeeper costumes. You see a security guard walk up to you and go, hey, you're the exterminators, right?
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Do you have any form of like ID? I just got to make sure.
I mean, like, my hands are kind of full with all this equipment, but like, I guess I could go back to like the
The
van.
car, yeah.
Roll.
And I'm in training, so I don't have documents yet. I'm just shadowing right now.
What do I add to this?
Plus charm, unless you have a thing.
Hold on.
Wow. It can't. There's no stat that could make it go above a 2. When you get a 2, because the max you can have in a stat is +3.
Yeah, I was gonna say like I could use my sharp instead to get it to a 4 instead of a 1.
Okay. Yeah, so the security guard's like, yeah, why don't I walk with you to the van real quick and you can get your ID out for me.
Okay. I open the door. I like feel around like the pocket out of the door.
You
the
should
seats.
just start ripping out just random shit like you're digging and you're digging.
Yeah, so it's just like I like reach over to the glove compartment, like take out some papers. It's like, what? Hold on, give me a second. I call Harvester and I'm like, hey boss, I seem to have misplaced my worker ID. Could you mind telling this guy that I'm just here for the job?
Yeah, put me on the phone.
Hey, so
What do you need?
I just wanted to make sure that this guy really is Mr. Eibenhower.
Yeah, we're here to do a job, and Mr. Eibenhower, he said that we don't need anything to just get through, and this is very important. Do you want to get stung at your mall?
Wait, I thought he called you the boss. You're not Mr. Eibenhower?
Well, I mean, I am Mr. Eibenhower.
You're talking in the third person?
I think you meant to say Mr.
Oh, yeah, Mr. Mall.
Oh,
That's what I
Mr.
meant to
Mall. Mr. Mall. Yeah. All right, tell you what.
What?
I'll let him in,
Yeah.
but because I haven't seen
You're
it,
burning money. You're burning money.
because I haven't seen any ID, I'll go with him to do the job, and I'll just stay back.
Stay back how far? These are, we don't know what we'll find down there, sir.
Yeah, I was going to say you don't know what you're looking for. I mean, far enough away that I feel safe, but of course I got to keep an eye on these 2 exterminators, of course.
They don't have any protection.
Yeah, you don't have any protection, sir. We don't have suits that'll fit you.
I mean, I'll just stay back.
I mean, if you want to stay back real far, just don't go down there. Just stay at the service tunnel top.
I don't think I could do that. I'll stay at the end of the tunnel.
The end of the tunnel would be the very top of the stairs, sir.
No.
Yes.
What?
Yes.
I can stay at the bottom of the stairs. Wait, how do you know what my tunnels look like?
Because I looked at the maps. I looked at the blueprints. We got this job inside and out. You're the one thing stopping us from getting it done right now.
Okay, I'm just gonna go with them, and then he hangs up on you.
All right, let's go. We brought some gear, like just in case we find what we're looking for. So we'll give you a heads up when because some of this stuff's not safe to like
Inhale.
Inhale.
Oh, okay.
You're gonna have to stay. Like we have insecticides. You can't breathe that in. You don't have any
Yeah,
protection.
I'll just stand a ways back.
All right.
And please be careful
All right.
because we're liable if you get hurt. You're a liability
Oh, I
right
could
now.
sue you?
Well, I mean, like you couldn't. You could sue your boss, though. Workers' comp. You're on the job.
Maybe I'll get closer.
Okay, we might not even do this. We're gonna have to charge. We're gonna have to charge like $800 more.
Because like if you breathe in some of the insecticide, that's like less insecticides for us to use our job. We'd have to charge you a surplus fee. Anyways, could you show
Just
us
start
the way?
walking. Just
The breathing fee.
There's like a annoying security guard fee that's like we have to do, and like a dumbass fee.
Yeah. Anyway, just show us the way to the service tunnel.
Okay. Yeah, so he lets you into the mall and walks you towards the service tunnel, and he opens this employee-only door. He points to the stairs and goes, "It gets real dark down there. You guys got lights, I'm assuming?"
Yeah, we got lights.
Okay.
I mean, we didn't explicitly say we have flashlights. So
I'm fine with that.
Okay. I just
Unless you don't want to,
Lights.
unless you want to say you forgot flashlights.
No, I think we're
I figure that
Yeah.
flashlights are like the bare minimum of hunting monsters.
okay. Yeah.
You also have your phones, which
Yeah, and then
it
we're
is
gonna say we could just
2023.
use our
What if
phones.
exterminators just go like, yeah, we got flashlights and just pull out their phones?
Please don't do that. Don't make the business look that bad.
No.
You got a headlamp?
Headlamp.
Okay.
All right. So you guys, do you go down the tunnels?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. You go down the tunnels and you start hearing that loud buzzing noise again. And the guard goes, "Damn, and we thought it was just a maybe for these bugs." And you hear it coming from the right. I'm assuming you just go there and you see a closed door.
All right. So we hear them behind that door. So I'd say we try. Is there room underneath the door, like a crack where we can kind of smoke through like that crack under the door, or is it like sealed?
I'd imagine there's a small bit of room.
Enough to do what we want to do, which is smoke it out from the outside.
Yeah, probably.
Okay. That's my attempt. I'm going to attempt to use the smoker and do enough smoke.
Because we're doing in the moment level ups, y'all should probably start preparing things you want in the event you do level up.
You know what? I'll get +1 charm. Sharp, I meant sharp.
And then try to fail less because you guys are getting too much XP.
Yeah.
Okay. So I don't even think you have to roll unless you can make a justification for why there's some way you could fail the smoking out.
I mean, I'm procuring enough smoke that does knock out the insects.
I guess like act under pressure.
Okay. 10.
Okay, so the room does fill with smoke, and then you hear the buzzing start to get louder from inside.
You hear it louder too, right?
Yeah, these are some next level insects. You're gonna have to step back, sir.
Well, that's pretty loud. He starts walking back. He's like, "What the hell's going on? what is the next level?
We don't know, sir. This could get serious.
What's gonna happen?"
If you've got a hood, I recommend putting it on and pulling those strings.
Do you know of anyone who might mess with genetics of bugs that could create mutant bugs in the basement of your mall?
Whoa! Let's not get too far.
I've only heard of cases like this in Alabama.
You guys have been all the way to Alabama to hunt bugs. You guys are some experts.
Yeah, stay back.
You're just the intern and you've done all this? You're crazy.
Don't be rash.
Don't be rash.
Okay.
You
shit.
see him backing up further and further as
Okay.
you say these things.
Oh my god.
We're about to open this door. We don't know
No,
what
I'm not opening this door yet. We're gonna see if we can spray the insecticide underneath the crack
Okay, yeah, I'm assuming you got one of those spray things.
with the long.
So you could probably put it under the crack. But it wouldn't hit a lot of stuff. The hive was in the top left corner, which is the
Oh,
opposite side of
it's
the room.
far?
Yeah.
Okay.
Um,
Okay. How confident are you that our beekeeping suits are going to protect us from this?
As confident as I am in everything else. I put my hand on the door and swing it open.
Oh no!
Oh my god!
And I'm determined to do one thing today, and that's get a sample of that hive.
The wasps start flooding out towards you guys. I want to be clear. I read that you do not want to smoke out wasps because it will put them in a state where they think their nest is triggered or is under attack, and they will get very agitated, not the other way around. With bees, it messes up their communication. Wasps don't need to communicate to know to defend.
Wasps just know anger.
Why wasn't my dad an exterminator?
Oh god. I just hold the mason jar in my hand that is fixated to my broken arm, and with the other arm I go and try and rip off a piece of the hive.
You charge it!
Yes.
Ian is not in the room. Ian is standing back.
What the fuck? Okay,
Roll
Everything.
all of the things. Roll the actest of under pressure.
Can I scream to Ian, cover me, spray the poison? What
What the fuck?
do I add to
Plus
that?
cool for act under pressure.
3.
Unless you have an ability.
Wait,
Do you want to use your luck?
wait a second. Hold on. Where is it? Can I count this as an act all crazy? Can I re-roll at this as an act all crazy because the wasp would not expect
Because you
someone
are being an
to
absolute
roll it.
lunatic.
Yeah.
Can you read act all crazy to me?
When you act all crazy to avoid something, roll plus weird. On a 10 plus, you are regarded as unthreatening and unimportant. On a 7 to 9, pick one. Unthreatening or unimportant. On a miss, you draw lots, but not all of the attention.
I feel like it shouldn't be used for that, but I want
Damn
it to
it.
be because I think you are acting crazy and avoiding the danger. We don't get to re-roll.
Damn it! I still fail then.
It's just 4,
Wait.
4 plus your weird. Is your weird plus 3?
No.
Okay, well, glad we did all that. So you you attract all the attention.
Damn. Well, do I get some of the hive?
You're going to be dead.
Yeah, I'll be fine.
You do get to the hive, and you pull off a piece of the hive, and where you pulled off, you see something inside of it.
The bees are here.
The bees.
And it looks like a large eyeball.
Ew.
Ian, I'm scared. What's happening?
And pushing through the hive, you see legs pushing out because the original intent was the hive was alive.
Uh-oh. So I just ripped off a piece of this living thing?
And so from its tail, or from the behind, you see a tail with a large stinger at the end wrapping out from under it. And originally I described it's made of a gray, smooth, and hard material. And now you see this strange, large insect, almost like a scorpion, but with this gray, and now you recognize the word to describe it would be chitinous. This is a bug's chitin. That's the shell of a lot of bugs like
Okay.
beetles.
I'm going to get skewered.
Well, no, so far you've just drawn the attention of it.
Okay.
But the beekeeper suit's working.
The beekeeper suit's working. Do I have... Okay, so I put the piece of the hive in the jar. Do I have any poison, or do I have like a lighter on me? Because
I was going to ask if we have lighters. I don't know.
I mean, your plan was to do smoking and then
True.
burning as the secondary option,
Yeah,
so I'd
so
imagine
probably-
you'd have lighters.
Okay. I don't really know what I'm going to light, but in desperation and because I only have one free hand right now, I take out the lighter and just start swinging it around. It's like, get away, get away.
Well, do you have your own insecticide? Is
Probably
insecticide
not.
flammable?
Good question. Usually it is.
I was gonna say I think some of it is.
Wait, are you spraying the insecticide right now?
Well, I mean,
Oops.
Did you turn it off?
Because he did say cover me with the
I was
insecticide.
gonna also see if I could make a little makeshift flamethrower thing.
I
or not.
see.
So I just imagine.
I'm also not in the room yet.
right, but they are. The door is open.
Yeah, and you did say they burst out.
Most pesticides are generally flammable.
Okay.
I mean, they did burst out. They're kind of like flying all around that, like right outside the door now as well. The beekeeper suits are working. You're not getting stung.
Okay.
So you're trying to make a flamethrower.
Yeah.
Is security guy okay?
He's
gone.
so he saw them burst out the door
Yeah.
and saw the absolute giant of a man charging into the room, screaming, "Cover me with the pest or the insecticide!" And he goes, "These fuckers are crazy!" And he turned around and started running up the stairs.
This reminds me of Alabama '99. We had a case twice as big. Okay. I'm gonna try to do my little flamethrower thingy.
Are you shooting it towards Max?
I'm gonna. Try and do it at the swarm to see if it hurts the bees or the wasps. Or
Roll kick some ass.
oh god. Oh, I am tougher than I was before. Another 10.
Okay, you spray this crazy makeshift flamethrower you just created towards the swarm. And the swarm in the doorway, you just see a bunch of these charred corpses fall to the ground. And you narrowly miss Max as, I'm assuming you're running, or are you still in the room?
I mean, I didn't think. I was still next to the hive.
Yeah, then you completely miss Max because he hasn't gone to the door. Never mind. So you miss Max as he's standing next to the hive creature.
So I imagine me swinging my lighter around doesn't really do anything. So
Not at all.
I drop it and grab a handful of the wasps and put them in the jar.
It's like when a little kid doesn't know like when things are like can hurt them and they just like grab like a bird or something. What?
You're grabbing a handful of wasps
We want living
while a
wasps.
giant scorpion creature is coming towards you.
Can I start like backing up as I'm like grabbing them?
Okay. Roll act under pressure.
Please don't fail again. Oh hey, I add cool to that, don't I?
Yep.
7 it is.
All right. You grab the wasps and you put them in the jar.
Cool. Now I run because I don't want to die.
All right.
Hopefully I can make it in time.
So you start running and you see the creature chasing after you. And as it starts running, you see the wasps fly away from you guys and start flying back. And they basically land on the creature's back and start crawling inside its back, which is what originally was the nest, as the creature starts charging towards you. And you run out the door. And now Ian, you see this scorpion-like creature chasing behind Max.
Which way does the door swing open?
Into the room.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Okay, well, I want to try and close the door when Max, you're going to like come out, right? I'm going to try and just shut the door on it after Max leaves the room.
Yeah, man.
Okay. Yeah, roll another act under pressure for me.
Max is just like running out screaming, Hive was alive! Hive was alive!
Hive alive, hive alive. 8.
Okay, yeah. I think so you're just trying to close the door behind Max.
Yep, and keep it from coming out.
It swings its tail around the door as you're about to close it. And it's like it cuts open your hand. And then you basically, like, as you're swinging the door, you slam it onto the tail and it whips it back, and then you're able to close the door. So you do take 1 harm, though, as it cuts your hand.
Does that still count as my technical, I don't take 1 harm?
I forgot you have armor. Yes, it does.
Well, not armor, like my weird little freaky creature thing.
I think just in game terms, it's still called armor, but yeah, you take 1 less harm. I forgot about that. Yes, it does. You take 0 harm. It just phases right through you.
Crazy.
Wow. That's sick. Your character's so good.
Does the security guard see that?
The security guard's up the stairs.
Okay.
He got scared as you guys were screaming.
Ian's like, rock and roll, dude.
I like to imagine the security guy's still at the top of the stairs. He's hearing all this terrible screaming from down below. But he can't see anything, so his imagination's making everything worse.
I think he's just standing at the top of the stairs with a gun out, just like, don't come up, don't come up, don't come up.
Oh my god.
He's going to stop all the wasps with a handgun. All right.
Doors closed.
Door is closed, but you see it like you hear banging on the other side.
All right.
Is there
Mission
any way?
success.
What the fuck? You do have a jar of sample stuff, right?
Of live wasps in the
Okay.
part of the hive.
All right. Well, is there any way we can barricade this for now? Put some caution tape over there. Tell no one to go in there, and then come back with a better plan.
What are you barricading it with?
I don't know.
We can like plug the door with like some
I just
kind of
want
fabric.
fabric.
We can just like take our clothes off underneath the PC.
You can also check the rest of the tunnel. There is more tunnel to check out, guys.
Okay, so we can find maybe like plywood.
Yeah, these are maintenance tunnels, so they'd have many tools that you could need for that. So just tell me what you're looking for that you'd think would be in a maintenance tunnel, and that's fine.
Hammer, nails, wood.
You're gonna like straight up barricade the thing in there.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. I think you find that. Okay, so you barricade the door, and you're like, just no going in there.
Yeah. We could tell the security guard, like, don't let anyone in that room, please, for the love of God. We'll be back with what would an exterminator call it? Like an action plan or something like that.
Just do the Ace Ventura. Do not go in there or something like that.
Jesus Christ. What happened? You just charged in there. What is wrong with you?
We collected samples, and we know that fire can kill them, but there's still the hive, which is a lot of specimens in the hive.
Okay. Should we not be having people in the mall? Like, this seems like a big concern.
That's up to Big Mall Dog. I wouldn't.
I don't know if Jimmy Mall's gonna like that. You guys can talk to him about that.
I mean, for right now, it's isolated in this room. I know that if you close down the mall, that's a lot of lost business, and we are a very poor town. So it's isolated down here, and that's it.
Okay.
Yeah, I would just keep an eye out for just don't let anything like insect like get near you. Be very cautious. Wear a lot of bug spray.
What would happen?
You'd get stung. Are you allergic to wasps
Yeah,
or
it's not-
bees?
No, but you're making it sound more ominous than.
Well, yeah, it's not great.
Getting stung sucks, dude.
These guys are like we said, next level. You know, ever get stung by a bee? Not so bad.
Two
Kinda
bees
sucks.
on the same
Two
spot.
bees, a wasp even. Remember that time when they were saying killer wasps have been infiltrating America or whatever?
Are these the killer wasps?
No, this is worse. One sting will make your arm go numb. Two stings, I don't even want to think about two stings. Three stings, tasted color.
Oh my god!
What does that mean? What do you mean?
Why don't you just scram and let?
Okay. I'm sorry.
Well, we could be back as soon as tomorrow. Most likely the next day. We got to
We'll
collect
get
our
this
gear,
done quick.
collect our the other two guys. We'll be back.
We do have a female on the team.
It's true. I meant guys in the neutral.
We want diversity.
A female. Okay, I'm gonna call out tomorrow. I think. But,
Smart man.
and
Just like
then-
93.
What happened in '93? How old are you?
25. Is that what I told? Is that what I told Bran?
I think so.
Okay.
You were 2 in '93.
The family.
Wait, no, you wouldn't have been alive.
The family talks.
They're part of the family.
These
business.
exterminators run deep within the genes.
What is happening? I'm leaving. Goodbye.
Bye.
And he just starts running, and you see him run to the security office.
Okay. Okay. Collecting everything we know. The fire burns the insects, and there's something in the fucking hive that's like big, and it is a creature. Is it a creature itself, or do you think what you saw is just something in there?
Well, I saw like an eye. I'm gonna guess it's a creature. Like the hive itself is a creature. I mean, like it didn't seem that agitated by me ripping off part of the hive. So like maybe it's just in the hive. Maybe you're right.
Well, okay. Well, we know that fire kills the insects. We don't know if it harms the hive. So, did you end up getting a sample of the hive?
Yes.
Right?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So, we'll bring these back. We'll do some tests. Is there a possibility there's like another one like within the should we do a lap around the tunnels?
Oh.
I think we should, just in
All right.
case.
If we hear any more buzzing, then we mark that door.
Okay, we'll make this quick then. You guys do a lap around, and there is no other buzzing as of now.
Okay. All right. So I think we collect our samples and go and bring them back to Harvester and Sophie.
All right, you go there, and at least Sophie's there, Harvester. I'm assuming you're there too.
Yep.
All right. Sophie's like, what happened to you two, Max and Ian?
Oh yeah,
The people that had a thing happen.
We went to the place Harvester told us about. We tried, putting him to sleep with smoke.
Opposite effect. Did not work.
Yeah, they got real mad.
Beekeeper suits protected us. We did not get stung.
True, it's true.
Okay.
So then I ran in, ripped off a piece of the hive. They did not like that. You want to know who didn't like it even more? The giant fucking scorpion creature that was inside the hive.
It either is inside the hive or it is the hive.
It could be both. I got a sample of the hive and I think some live wasps.
Yeah, they're flying around. in there.
Wait. You're telling me if you saw what I saw, you saw all those wasps, and you saw the hive in the corner, and you said it made them angry, and you ran in there?
I mean, yeah, how else was I going to get a piece of the hive?
It was very brave of him because without that, we would have not have the samples we have here today.
Harvester's going to do a slight little nod in Sophie's direction.
Yeah, I think Sophie nods back and just mouths, see?
2 gold stars.
2 gold stars.
You guys brought back samples?
Yes, so we have bees and we have part of the hive, and we know that fire does scorch and kill the bees, and we don't know anything about the hive creature. Do you have any literature you can reference?
You should ask Sophie about that. Can I get the piece of the hive?
Here you go.
Word. Can I walk off and do experiments with that bad boy?
Yeah, of course.
Does this have to be off screen? Actually, I should probably do it on screen. Can I stab it? Does stabbing do anything?
It just like bounces off.
I was going to say, how are you going to get the hive without getting the wasps?
You put it in the same jar?
Oh, it's in the same jar?
I only have one hand.
Oh, yeah. That's a really good point.
I only have one hand that can be in one place and the other hand for grabbing.
Okay, yeah, no, you can't do tests because there's a bunch of live wasps in there.
All right. We got to figure out a thing to do with those wasps.
We could like set up a little area where I imagine you catch monsters for a living, right? So I imagine you have a net of some kind where we can set up like the net from the center hanging off the ceiling, so it's a net where like they can't get out of that little area. And then Harvester, we put in one of the bee suits, and then he could test the hive and then do something with the live wasps.
We can also leave them like in a kind of terrarium to see if they behave in a certain way or if they try and rebuild the hive or something like that. We can maybe look at them and what they do for maybe a day or two.
I can either have a terrarium or an incubation tank, depending on what
They're
you
not
want.
an egg.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, yeah, they're not an egg, but I'm thinking of like an incubation tank where I have the gloves and the little.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
So, would you prefer the terrarium? Because I like my tank idea.
Your tank idea?
With the little gloves and the
Oh yeah.
okay,
that's
we're gonna have that to solve the problem of you having one hand. Okay, so I take the jar and I put it in my little incubation tank I have in one of the rooms off to the side
Okay.
because I do science.
How are you? You're just putting the jar in the tank?
Yeah, I put the jar in the tank and then I close the tank and then I put my hands in the little thingy and then I unscrew it.
And then you get the chitin thing?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. You do all of the things you just said.
Yep.
And you're not going to work any harder than that. You now have the chitinous material and you see the wasps fly around for a bit.
Yep.
Is there any like thing in this tank or is it just like a square box?
It is a square box. There's like dirt and wood and I always have a knife everywhere, you know? And then there's going to be water in there because there should be.
You see them land on a branch of the wood.
Yeah.
And they just kind of sit there.
Oh, cool.
And you see them looking at you.
Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Anyway, so yeah, I take the piece of the hive and then I start stabbing it.
Yeah, no. So the moment you stab it, it just kind of bounces off.
Okay.
Like trying to stab a really hard metal thing.
Nice. Can I pour water on it?
Yeah,
Okay, I pour water on it. Does it do anything?
it's wet now,
Can I stab it again now?
but it kind of bounces off.
Ooh, still hard when it's wet. Okay.
You know the scientific method.
I flip it. I do a 180 on that bad boy. What's on the underside of this hive? It's got to be soft. No way it's hard on both sides.
it would be soft.
Okay. Can I stab that?
Yeah.
What happens?
So it goes until it hits the outer part, which is the shell.
Is it
And
Okay.
fleshy?
Yeah, can I
Yeah.
scrape?
It's like-
Ew.
yeah, it's a gross, fleshy, soft thing.
Did I rip off this thing's eyelid?
Or just like it's like skin.
I am thoroughly disgusted. So yeah, I'm gonna scrape off that thing right there, and then I guess I'll put that in a cup, and then put that cup by like the
By
socket.
the blood. Oh.
Oh no, I'm gonna put like that thing by the door, like in you know, how, like the door you lock it from one side, then you open it from the other side.
Yep.
So I'm gonna put that in the little door thing, and then I guess I gotta try and set it on fire.
I imagine Max is watching this because it's safe to watch someone, because the wasps aren't loose, right?
Yeah.
Okay. That didn't stop Max. So Max watching this is like, turn it into a knife. The only thing hard enough to pierce it is itself.
Max,
That's
you're a
actually very good idea.
genius.
That's actually a very good idea. I would not have thought of that. Harvester looks at Max, raises an eyebrow, and then looks at Sophie. and then gives a curt nod.
She just holds up a hand with 3 fingers up. Third gold star.
It's looking real good for Max right now.
Your Harvester's like, you still have 0 teeth.
It's not looking good for you, Ian. So yeah, anyway, I'm gonna try and set the carapace on fire.
It doesn't light on fire, actually.
Does it burn? Well, not burn, but does it heat up?
I mean, it has, it's like hot. It has scorch marks, but it doesn't.
Catch?
No.
But it doesn't catch. I mean, even if it doesn't catch, it can still melt. Everything's got to have a melting point, right? Because we got to make that knife.
Does have a melting point.
Okay.
Do you
I
have
imagine it's not.
a forge in your house too? Is that the other secret room you have?
No, I imagine that like I set it so it heats up, but I'm not there over the whole duration. I imagine I'm doing like other stuff with the flesh and whatnot.
How are you heating it up?
I imagine Harvester has at least one blowtorch. You get a couple of those. You can get it real hot. Remember a few years back, those 1,000-degree knife videos?
Yeah, but they didn't actually like melt the knife.
That's right.
That's because they were using the bad blowtorches. Harvester's got the real shit.
That's
Wait,
right.
so the sample of the outside of the hive does not have any sharp edges? Or
We don't know.
points?
I mean, I pictured it like,
I pictured it smooth. You said it was smooth.
yeah. Have you seen Ark Survival? In that game, when you pick up chitin, it's like a round scale. I almost pictured it like that.
It doesn't get stabbed. We can try and shaving it down.
I know that I wasn't you speaking as a character. I'm not going to have time to sit there against this monster and just
Also, if the only
shave
thing hard
away.
enough to puncture itself is
Yeah,
itself,
so-
then you can't really find anything that would carve it or whatever.
A knife's a pretty good idea. Big brain, Max. But yeah, so I imagine that I put this blowtorch on it until it melts. But I do other stuff. Maybe we have other conversations.
Do you have a knife mold just ready to go for this?
I don't understand why I wouldn't.
Fine. Because it's a cool idea and I want to support it to the best of my abilities.
Word. I have like a Bowie knife mold though. So it's like
So it's
a
big.
really big knife.
How thick is this?
You'll just like be able to fill up like the tip.
It's fine. It's enough for a Bowie knife.
Yeah, it's
now.
enough. It's enough.
It's enough.
Maybe I have like different ranges of metal, so it's like starts with the carapace and then it goes to like obsidian. I don't know. Materials change on the way down. Who knows? We'll get there eventually. What are you guys doing?
I want to consult. I think you said Sophie about the literature on.
Oh yeah.
Is
Big
that
brain.
like a thing that's like possible? Like doesn't like you have like a resource? Thing?
He doesn't have that as a thing.
It's like a character.
It's not like it's not a mechanic for him. There is a mechanic for it, but that's for the expert. Or one of
okay.
the other tags.
So it's not really like worth the time.
I will say, just to let you know, I did also mention that there is no information on the hunts that they would have.
Okay.
I think in the last like behind the scenes talk, because I don't want Jared to just get free information because he's already like the murder killer man.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can still ask Sophie though. Sophie has like a whole class about monsters and stuff that you should go to.
My mechanic for like being able to like phase through things, it does not. I can't phase through people. Does that
Okay.
count as like the monsters, like the insects?
Like phasing through a wasp or something?
Yeah, like if I was like in a swarm and I could like take a step back and I would.
Well, the thing is, I also said that you can phase through the attacks that most of these creatures have swung at you
okay, yeah.
as like the armor thing, so I'd be fine with that
Okay.
because I've already made that a canon part of the world.
Okay. Just a question. I don't really think Ian's doing anything then. Probably just watching any of the experiments happening.
How long do you think these experiments take?
Well, I still have to. I didn't touch the wasps yet.
True.
Yeah, so
So
I'm gonna.
it's like a while.
I'm gonna say it's a decent like 30, 40 minutes maybe. But I mean, on top of that, I imagine while I'm watching the carapace, the shell, whatever you want to call it, as I'm watching it melt, reach that good old melting point, I am going to play with these wasps a little bit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wet them.
Okay. They haven't moved.
Are they still wet?
Yeah.
Can I flick one off the branch?
Yeah, you flick it and it flies over to your hand and starts trying to sting it.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
No way. No way. Why is it flying when its wings are wet? That's not a thing.
That's such a strange
You know how scary that
detail.
is?
That's such a strange detail to pick up on.
That's what I wanted to make
Well,
them
that's
wet
what, yeah,
for.
that's why you made them wet. Sorry, they're monster wasps.
Yeah.
They're next level.
Yeah, the
China.
next level. Okay, so water doesn't work. At least not how I want it to.
Did you ever actually spray them with the pesticide you got?
Guess not.
I don't think you did. I think you started with fire.
I think the smoking didn't work, and we were like, okay, we're going straight to the fucking fire.
You went straight to flamethrower.
All right, I'll try the insecticide then.
Are you hitting all of them with it?
I'm going to hit maybe like 2.
All right, they both die.
How fast?
Pretty fast.
Okay, that's nice.
The 2 wasps, you see them just like fall over dead.
Okay. I'll sweep those guys off to the side.
All right.
Is there anything I want to pull off though? That's the real question. But I mean, I already have a dead one. We don't really do anything with the stinger. Do they bite or do they just sting?
You've only seen them sting.
Okay. I'll sting one with another one. I'm gonna arc it up real good. So it's almost like now Keith, except I'm gonna flip one at the end so it stings the other one in the face.
It starts flying away from the stinger, actually.
Why are they thinking? Okay. There's not many places it can go. Can I just grab it?
Sure, you grab it and sting it.
Yeah.
I think it would just die.
Okay.
The stingers are pretty big on these ones. You can just stab a
It's like
wasp.
a 4-year-old just like messing with like bugs in the backyard.
It's for science. This is important.
It just dies.
Okay. Anyone else have any idea? Hey, anyone else have any ideas of what to do with these bugs?
I think that
Water does not affect them.
I think we know that the insecticide in the fire kills them. I think what we need to worry about is figuring out how to deal with the hive. Because we can, kill off as many of the little bees as we like, but we still have to worry about the hive.
Try spraying the insecticide on the flesh that was inside the chitin.
I mean, I guess. I imagine that it was like out of the thing. You could do that if you want. Because I put it in the cup and I put it in the door. So you could do that.
I do that.
What are you doing?
Spraying the bug spray, the insecticide on the flesh that he scraped off the chitin.
Oh, yeah. You see some of the flesh like start to
Like sizzle.
Sure. Yeah, it sizzles. I was trying to decide what color it would turn to make it look like it went ouch, but sizzle works.
Okay, so if we can break the shell exterior, it looks like it's affected by the chemicals. So maybe our next adventure could be trying to break that shell and seeing if we can harm it with
the chitin knife.
Insecticide.
Oh, yeah.
I think Sophie chimes up and goes, I mean, it also you said the shell was like a hive, right?
Yeah.
So it'd have holes already.
True.
If the goal is to spray it with insecticide, could we spray it in the holes?
Yeah, but I really like the chitin knife idea.
All right, yeah.
I will also try and spray it in the shell. I'll take everything that we got.
We can try a few different things, but I think this time all of us should be there.
True. I'll be right back. I got to take care of something. Max is going to go into his van.
Outside?
Yeah.
Okay. What are you looking for in your van?
So I'm going to go to my corkboard. It's time for the thing that everyone's been waiting for, connecting some dots.
Yes.
So, I remember so I'm going to think to myself about, I don't really know how this is going to work, but I'm trying to, is this connected to the previous mystery we have investigated, specifically the cave that Max investigated personally? Like the runes, the cave, essentially, just the cave. The fluid that was there, the weird stuff, the spit.
I'm trying to think of a way I can answer that in the canon that you have so far.
Yeah.
I can't think of a way, because we already know what the spit is.
Right. I know. So the spit, I don't think, Max does not think the spit necessarily, but he's just trying to think if this scorpion thing, because he thinks that the scorpion is the thing that created, or at least like what brought upon all the wasps. He's just trying to figure out if it's connected in some way to the weird stone table with all the seats and more so the runes that was like carved into that one path.
I guess I never described the runes. So I guess we could say one of them has a similar shape to when you saw the hive before the creature came out of it.
Aha.
That's how I will answer yes.
Okay.
This is connected because of that. There we go.
So-
Because I did not describe the runes.
Max, very satisfyingly, because he did take a picture of those runes, is
Yes,
going
he
to
did.
draw a picture of the scorpion.
Okay.
And connect that to one of the runes. He's very happy right now.
Harvester, you get your big knife.
Oh, I make it just like that?
I mean, you had the mold and you melted it.
Okay, word.
And Max, as you are outside, you hear a faint clicking getting louder, and then you hear a familiar buzzing.
Oh, shit.
Did we conclude the current mystery?
No.
Nope. Did we save someone from certain death or worse?
No.
Nope. Did we learn something new and important about the world?
The runes, does that count?
I would say the connect the dots is the yes we get for that. Did we learn something new and important about one of the hunters? No.
No.
So we get 1 experience. Thank you for listening to another episode of Every Which Way. Follow us on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and Tumblr at eWhичWay. Keenan Dyer did the theme song, and the album art was done by Blue Jay the Hero on Instagram. Thank you both for the work you did on this. The month of December did not get a post, but we did get a lot of work done with setup behind the scenes, and now we are back. As an apology for being gone for so long, episode 10 will be coming out this Saturday as an early treat. We also set up a YouTube, which you can now find us on with the same at eWhичWay. But if you are having trouble finding us, if you look up a specific episode title, it will definitely bring up that episode, and all episodes are now out on YouTube as well. And in the future, we'll also be putting every episode out on YouTube, so you could be hearing this on YouTube. We will also be doing bonus content on the YouTube, which will include anything from video games, board games, one-shots that we want to do, just things that we want to play with the cast of the podcast that we think could make fun content. Our first episode for that will be Zombicide, which is a really fun board game that the whole cast will be playing in. I don't have an exact date for the release, but expect it by January 17th. That way we can get back to a regular release schedule. And in the topic of release schedules, once we do release this Zombicide video, I will also be releasing a formal content calendar, so you can be updated on exactly what is coming out and when it is. I hope you all enjoyed, and we will see you soon for more monster hunting.